Oh my, this world is Ormos. It was occupied by the very last human civilization. That civilization went to extreme and extraordinary measures to survive the Creeper. I don't understand why so many civilizations would rise and fall. How was the Creeper always able to return? Patience. Extreme patience. When a civilization has existed for hundreds of thousands, even millions of years with no hint of the Creeper, it forgets. So Loki would just wait. After eons had passed, it would send the Creeper again. That was one component of the strategy. Scars, this world was altered during the final conflict. It was a military outpost specifically designed to withstand the Creeper. Scanners show no emitters on this world. It must have worked somehow. So they thought. There are no emitters, but there is still Creeper. It is trapped inside a subspace rift and will explode onto the terrain once activity is detected. The final humans here managed to alter some physical constants in this region of space. As such, the Creeper flows more slowly than normal. With no emitters, our only goal is to collect the tech artifacts and the shield key. I'll get to that. Yes, but Scars, don't underestimate this Creeper. The tech artifacts here are for a Siphon and a Turp. Yeah, that's the other two tech we had that we shouldn't have had yet. The Siphon will let you extract resources from resource packs. These green nodes, hex crystal looking things. Oh wait, no, those are pentagon crystals. Yeah, those contain the additional power in this particular case. Later on, we'll get to like ores and later on even a new resource I'm not even entirely familiar with. Even after all these eons, there are still some energy packs on this world, but build siphons on them as soon as possible to access their energy. The Turp will allow you to terraform the land, or when you repair the damage to the walls of the old ruins that will keep the Creeper at bay while you build up offensive strength. Once you build a Turp, the terraformer section of your command interface will appear. Just click that button and paint the terrain in a few places to raise or lower it. Any nearby Turps will then go to work. Alright, Leo, let's get this done. So, let's go ahead and drop the command pod, get some collectors going. Let's go ahead and go around in a circle around the command module. Get some more collectors going. So we are potentially going to rush a few locations once we can. Collected the Turp, okay. For the purposes of survivability here. Like, for example, over in this region and up here as well is where we need to start getting some cannons placed. This will help hold back the Creeper for as long as possible while I do actually get some military strength going on. And of course we are using up more power right now than we can, but that is expected considering I'm building so many cannons at the moment. Let us build a siphon then on that one. This one here, here, and here. Have I failed to level yet? I have actually failed to level. I didn't actually fail it. One of the upcoming missions, I ended up losing a command center and I didn't have enough power being generated to wait the 48 seconds or so for the command the command module to come back down. So I ended up restarting the mission before it actually said defeat. So yeah, I have technically failed a mission, but it hasn't been so severe that it was I got overran to begin with. Also, welcome Mason to the stream. Let's get some more collectors going. We need the additional power. Yeah, these cannons will help us stay afloat initially until we can get that power up and going. Let's go ahead and get a mortar going here, here. We also need to build a cannon or two over here just to protect that side. We also need to build a cannon here, just so we don't get overrun in that location. Let's see. Let us go ahead and build a couple turps. We'll need those for repairing the wall. Yeah, it is fairly apparent in a lot of cases when you just kind of lose. We are definitely stressing our network at the moment, barely able to keep up with the power demand. Let's go ahead and build some reactors when we get a moment to. Let's go ahead and start with one reactor there. Okay, one of our turrets have been built. What just got destroyed? Might have been one of the collectors I had placed out over here. Which is fine. Alright, so we got a little bit more power to spare. Build some more reactors. We still have the strafer tech at this point, which we really shouldn't yet. Actually, I believe that... No, that's a shield key. Oh, that's right, we don't get the bomber tech on this world yet. Alrighty. So this is at level 3. Let's go ahead and actually turn all of that into level 3 terrain. Wait. It's at level 2, isn't it? That center portion will be great for us. We can also kind of push our systems just a bit because we do have that extra energy available to us in the form of the nodes. Is here. Granted, that means it's going to sap those, but I'm okay with that. It'll help us maintain our energy levels as we are fighting back the creep. Alrighty, we can also mark that off for 2. And what is this at? That is at 9, apparently. Right? Yep. So we can go ahead and do that. Let's actually get rid of that one. And we can also get rid of these random columns in here as well. And those platforms. I am not a fan of those. I don't expect all of this terraforming to get done, but it is something to kind of set up in the event it is necessary. Let's see, let's move that one forward. Can't move that one forward too much because that is in the way. We can, however, move these forward. Alrighty. Let's see, how is the power situation doing? We seem to be doing just fine at the moment. Let's go ahead and push out some more reactors. Looks like we're actually out of additional energy nodes, which I'll be fine with for now. Yeah, these are going to be doing their thing. Let's go ahead and advance these forward ever so slightly. And let us get a relay going. Out to over here. Another one out over to here. Just so the power can actually get there a bit quicker. There we go. I knew there had to be a way to connect both of those. Alrighty, so we should start getting more energy now, very, very shortly. Once all those have been built and we're just maintaining the weapons. Let's go ahead and move that over just so it has a bit better reach over there. I'm actually going to move that over and request another cannon here. We can actually go ahead and move these cannons forward along with this mortar. Actually with the mortar right there, which will be a lot more useful because it'll start banging down that area. We don't actually need to go to this way at all, but we can to help hold it back if we so desire. Alrighty. Slowly destroying the creep on this side, which is going to be the biggest thing here. We do have access to the spare tech, but we don't have any ore in this world. This mission requires a lot of cannons, by the way. A lot more so than really mortars or any other tech. Until you can actually get close enough to where the mortars will be more effective, like so. Yeah, like I can go there and that'll help decrease it a lot. Let's go ahead and move these up as well. Yeah, we can actually move those in. Just mortar in. Yeah, we're definitely not worried about the left-hand side. We just need to hold that back, and we are trying to get this shield key at the moment. Let's go ahead and get a few more collectors in there and get a slight additional power boost. It also offers more channels for the power to go through. Let us actually connect another relay there. And I don't think we'll need it, but I'll put a relay system through there just so we have additional speed later on if we, for whatever reason, need it. We get some more reactors in there. We're just connected up to that relay, actually. That's quite nice. Yeah, those mortars are definitely doing a lot of work, and the cannons are helping keeping them maintained. No doubt about that. Let's go ahead and move another relay there. Alright, we can actually go ahead and advance these cannons in mortar. Come on, there we go. Alright, so that turret is done doing what it can over here. Moving that over so it has some more things to do. Alright, these cannons can be moved along with this one and that one. Move that up along with these. Alrighty, so we're doing pretty well down in this corner. Let's go ahead and move these units up. Let's leave that one out that way. These can get moved up this way. There we go. Actually, I'll move you there. And that will give us the shield key. AKA, we'll be done with this world because that is our objective. Alrighty. We're done with this world. Of course, we can continue playing and just destroy all the creep. But, you know, no reason to. Let's continue. Let us head off to Seedet. Did you ever beat the game, Mason? There's a strange formation around the emitter on this world. Yes, emitters arrived in ever more insidious ways, dropping from orbit, appearing directly out of rift space, subspace slips. But why? Leah, and all the eons have passed, have you learned nothing about the Loki's true purpose? Why do they cover all worlds in Creeper? Humans made 3 attempts to contact Loki. The only one was successful. There was one age, one civilization that was different from all others that came before or after. They called themselves simply the Soloi. The Soloi's greatness wasn't in their military might, their governance of 100,000 worlds, or the lasting peace they achieved. The greatness was in the serenity of existence they achieved. They referred to this with a word not in my vocabulary, but what they achieved was an understanding and appreciation of the very fabric of existence. In many ways, they discovered the meaning of existence. And the Soloi were the ones to contact the Loki? Yes, when the end came for them, as it did all others, they sent a message to the Loki pleading not for their lives, but for something else. Something they referred to simply as the Ark. Did you, Mason? What was the Ark, and what was the Loki's response? What the Ark referenced is unknown. Perhaps it was a late discovery of some technology by these humans, or perhaps it was a very closely guarded secret. I have no other references to it. And the Loki's response? A single statement, more so than all others, you must perish. Cigars, this world contains 2 extinct volcanoes. Emitters have taken up residence in each one. I suggest you pick up the Strafer Tech artifact on this world. Got it. The Strafers are aircraft, and I can use them to suppress the volcanoes while I deal with the central emitter. Exactly. You likely need to target 2 Strafers on each volcano. Don't waste any time. Those volcanoes won't wait. Alright, this is actually the world that I had to restart. There was a issue with the central emitter that I was unaware of and didn't focus as a massive concern at the time. You see that wall on this the island I put my central command on? I ended up not noticing that there was a hole right here, and I had the command center a lot closer. It ended up hitting the command center, and yeah, I had to restart. But yeah, this is the only world I've ever had to actually restart before all my buildings were destroyed by the creeper. Alrighty, let's get some power going out here. The collector was destroyed. Oh well. Yeah, we can get some cannons going here. Alright, we got some strafers. Strafer tech, which I'm okay with. Let's go ahead and put that there. I hate those notifications, really. Alrighty. I might not be able to get that built just yet, but yeah, you can see that it's actually trying to creep over right there. This is where I had that issue. Yeah, this should give me enough power to hopefully get the rest of these things going. Oh, that's one of them destroyed. Let's go ahead and get a few more collectors out there. Alright, so we still have a connection there, good. We can actually move that one there and this one here. Let's go ahead and make a couple more collectors there just so this has a shorter route than having to go around that. Let me just go ahead and destroy that one manually. Alright, we are doing just fine on power. Get a few reactors going on up here. And that'll be it for the reactors for now. They can be built safely. Alright, let's see if we can actually get another cannon up here so we can defend those collectors. Those reactors up and running yet? Almost. Alright. Means we can actually start building our strafers, which we're actually going to build 4 of. Let's see, how is our system doing? Our power usage is near max, but we should be able to squeeze one more reactor build out of that. Yeah. Okay, those collectors were lost, but the cannon's built and it's firing good. Alright, let's quickly expedite the power over to here. Through relays. Oh, that last one over there isn't connected. Good to know. Alrighty, let's place another collector there so we can advance that cannon. Those volcanoes are finally starting to go, which means we can go ahead and send these strafers off. 2 of those on one of them, and the other one on the one for now. Until that 4th one is built, then I'll have 2 on each. As recommended by Leah. Already, that ship will be set up to go and patrol that volcano for now. I honestly thought, Mason, that the 4th strafer there was actually connected, but once I noticed it wasn't getting built, I'm like, huh? Why you no build? Alrighty, let's get some more reactors going. We can actually move this one down. It'll be in the midst of the creeper, but it should be able to hold it off. Then let's actually move this one here. At least I didn't leave it as it was, Mason. Alrighty. We almost are up to here to grab that one off. Ooh. Let's see, let us get a cannon over here pronto, as well as a relay system. Alright, so that connects to that, good. We'll speed up the process of getting things down. Alrighty. So we got a frontal assault there. Another one there? No, we can't. Okay. Creeper's a bit too close. Alright, we got one of those shield keys. We need one more. Let's see, do you connect there? You do. And we can essentially rush around and actually get the other shield key. From here we can actually nullify that target, as well as nullify that target before we even deal with the central emitter. One thing though we need to make note of is the fact that the creep is advancing in the back there. We do have to pay attention to that. Hopefully the relay can be built and the cannon can be built before it's a problem. And no idea where your BTTV emotes are, Mason. Maybe a update to Twitch broke them? broke the add-on. Alright, that one's getting powered up. We collected the other shield key. Our power is doing fine for now. Let's go ahead and make a mortar for there, as well as one for here, which will empty out those pools pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and move that guy over there and this guy here, just so he can better protect this relay. I'm not too worried about it going around here for this, because that's got quite a while to go, and I'm not letting it spread too much. We'll go ahead and leave that cannon there for now. We can move that one up, and that one can't move just yet. Alrighty, so those are about destroyed. Let's actually build a relay in the system. Oh. Is there still creep in there? Really? Oh, there is. There's no creep in there, though. With this said, though, we can actually focus down the central emitter with the strafers. Can you? Oh, you can. I'm okay with that. I usually just want to target a central area. I'm not too worried about it targeting a very specific area normally. Just go ahead and get some collectors out here just for the additional power. And as you can see, that other area up there hasn't actually done anything in terms of expanding. Let's see, is that done then? It is. So we can go ahead and move those cannons up. We are winning the fight over this way. We can actually move that cannon there. This one into here, this one here. And let us get another relay going here. Alrighty. We can move another relay to there. And move these cannons on up. They took too long to move, the creep was able to advance and destroy that relay that was there. That's unfortunate. We can go ahead and move these in. This mortar is doing nothing where it is, and neither is this cannon. So we can go ahead and advance those. Let's go ahead and move that one up so we can actually target this up here. Let's actually do the same over here as well. Already, since that relay was finished, we can actually move these cannons up there. The collector is about destroyed. Good to know. Let's go ahead and get some more cannons going. Oh, there goes that collector. Let us actually go ahead and also get a relay in here. It would help speed up the process of getting power over to that sector. Alrighty, cannon, move forward. You two. You can just stay there to help protect. You move forward. You can move forward. The super relays, by the way, this is why I love them so much. Even though, like the mortar and cannons, their range and abilities just vastly improve, but the relays are great for making quick assaults, especially when you have the long range of them available to you. It's almost a bit cheaty. Almost. Let's go ahead and move these cannons up forward just a bit. Essentially, I'm going to be attacking this from a few angles just to hold it off, but I'll be primarily focused on just the bottom side here. Yeah, that up there is pushed back pretty well. Alrighty, we can actually move that one up to there, this one here, focus this one here, and that one there. And if needed to, we could actually just throw some more collectors down in there. Already have, Mason. Already have. Alright, can we actually reach that from here? We can. Alrighty, that nullifier is going to go off, whether the creep likes it or not, and that'll be game. Already off to Flick. Let us conquer Flick. What in Odin's name? This used to be Flick, a world that supported a population of over 10 billion. It was torn apart by a collision, a big one, something that the planetary shield couldn't stop. Like all the worlds in the system, this world wasn't even born when you were last awake. This entire system developed, lived, and died while you slept. There appears to be only one emitter left on one of the larger asteroids, along with an intact shield key with a new tech artifact. Look more carefully, Scars. This emitter has deployed subspace slip emitters. It's weird. These aren't true emitters, but are channels in subspace that the master emitter uses to dispense a creeper. This allows the emitter to deposit creeper in different locations all at once. The civilization that first encountered this adaptation were crushed in less than one standard Earth year. Can these slip emitters be destroyed with nullifiers? In a word, no. There is nothing to destroy. They are just rips in subspace that the matter emitter uses to transport creeper. The only way to seal them is to destroy the master emitter. The best you can do is to establish a foothold on surrounding asteroids and deploy weapons and anti-creeper to hold the slip emitters at bay. Yes, I have, Mason. The bomber tech artifact should prove useful. These air/spacecraft can deliver AC remotely. This is the world with bomber tech on. Yes, I'll saturate these asteroids with AC, then we'll get out of here. There's nothing left here but death and destruction. So we are going to put our command module here. Let's go ahead and get some collectors going. This one has a lot of space issues, so we're not going to be using collectors too much. Primarily we'll be using relays and reactors for power purposes. Let's see, ore mine. Ore mine. I believe this is actually the last world I have played. And Mason, I only went through the first 3 zones. There's still a lot more I haven't touched. And a lot more tech I haven't touched either. Let's see what we can do about the collectors on this, though, for power. Alrighty, so we got the bombers going. This essentially becomes my bomber platform in this this particular mission. And that's right, 7 bombers. And I don't have to worry about the creeper getting to my island too much. Actually, I don't think it can. But yeah, now I just need to essentially make more ore deposits, ore mines, and power systems. This mission uses a lot of power. I'm going to wait for at least 3 of those reactors to be built before I continue. Actually, I'm going to cancel you. Stop it. I know I can tell it to not send anything anymore, but I'd rather just destroy it. It's easier for me that way. So I don't have to micromanage the buildings being on or off. Alrighty, so we're getting some anti-creeper. Those are getting built slowly, primarily because I've really overcapped the energy usage. Actually, I can deactivate that for now. Just let those reactors build, along with deactivate that one for now. Just focus on those reactors for the time being. Really do hate doing that because now I have to reactivate them by clicking on them again, and it's really more of a pain than it usually is worth. Let's see, those reactors are almost up and running. There we go, got a few of those up and running. We can now start bursting some power down to the bombers. Once that is done, I can go ahead and throw some things up there. Actually, I'm going to make more reactors before I do that. Come on, bombers. Hurry up. I don't really have the power requirements for building some bombers simultaneously right now, which is the biggest issue. What? Deactivate you again. You're done for now. Gonna make more reactors. Let's see, how's this doing? That's already at 10. That over here is at 1. By 10, I meant the elevation. 1 over here. Sector 1 has built up pretty rapidly. Okay. Not doing too bad presently. Let's get a few more reactors going before I bother telling those bombers to be built again. You get destroyed. I don't like your location. Alrighty. Hopefully with those bombers there, we should be able to reactors are there, we should get enough power to be able to reactivate this. The part of the reason I use 7 bombers in this particular mission is because I can vastly decrease this asteroid, get it over to here, and destroy this, and then essentially just go and rush the shield key and not even have to worry about the other 3 asteroid terrains. Because this one asteroid over here is plenty of space for power requirements. Alright, I can go ahead and activate that again. Alrighty, now they need to be supplied. That's how I do want to select them all. We have 4 of those. Those 4 can go there, these 3 can go here. Let me go ahead and activate that since we're going to need the ore anyway. And I can actually put a collector here. Go ahead and put another relay there just in case I want to go there instead. Oh, those ore mines have already been rebuilt. Or not rebuilt, built. Okay. Get some more of the reactors going. And I will wait a moment for the ships to actually get fully powered and for this to essentially start stockpiling before I send them out again. I do need to make a relay, I think, here. Yeah, okay, I can get in there then. Good. This time, though, instead of targeting both of those, I'm actually going to be sending all 7 to this one asteroid. Alrighty, so we're starting to get a stockpile again. Go on and target that one island, guys. Let's go ahead and make a few more reactors while they're doing their thing. I wonder though, can I actually drag their location like I can with the, I can. Let's see if that actually helps a lot more, because I'll end up getting anti-creeper on these little dots and elsewhere. It's one of those maps that, that might actually work out better. It does. That actually helps a lot more. Alrighty, the creep is getting down pretty rapidly. Those have already been refilled, and we're going to get stockpiled again here shortly. Go ahead and throw more collectors up here just for the little bit of power they help with. Same with up here. Is there not a spot in there I can get it? Okay, whatever. Let's see, that is still going up pretty high. Let's get a few more bombers then. These bombers will be for the main island only. Alrighty, those guys are back. And they are off once more. These bombers are being built. One thing I dislike about this map, by the way, is the lack of ore mines. This map heavily relies on anti-creep, I've noticed, but it's hard to make that work when a lot of it is being taken up by the bombers. Like, there's really no point to have any sprayers yet on this map, actually at all, simply because of how much the bombers take. I know they can be filled up pretty quickly, but it's still one of those things that you just don't have enough ore mines. Alrighty, those guys can then go ahead and bomb there. For now. What game was that, Noah? Alright, so the anti-creep is actually starting to win here. Good. Alrighty, and these are refilled. We shall prep these for redeployment here in a moment. Alrighty, go. Go. These are about restocked as well. Once I'm able to advance on this island, I'll actually start using some more energy on actual weapons, like cannons, mortar, and stuff. Okay, are those guys filled up yet? Doesn't look like it. Now they are. You guys can go. Yep, we've almost broken this one. I know I do, Mason, but it really isn't worth the time. Yeah, the anti-creeper is working on this island just fine. If necessary, I might just deploy both sets over to here just so I can get a stupid amount of anti-creeper on here. Alrighty, you guys can get redeployed over here. Might actually get a relay over here. Let's see if I can get that relay over here. I can. Didn't survive that long enough though. Net set of anti-creeper ships going in should do it just fine. I can also connect over to here, I believe. No, I cannot. Alright, but these guys are ready to go. Send you guys on over there as well. Sprayer going, as well as a third cannon. Alrighty, the cannons are going to help keep that off while the sprayer is being built and getting its ore. That means I can now focus on that main island. Let's see if that connects right. You guys gonna get redeployed over here. I should have that island secured. Should, anyway. Let's see, how's this going down? It's going down nicely, but I'm going to need a lot more anti-creeper. Also want to get a few more cannons over here just to help protect it. And this is why I built so many reactors, just for the cannon purposes. Just so they have the power to be built quickly and efficiently with getting the power, the ammunition out there as well. How's the ore system going here? Could be better. Making some work on that. Not making the best work on that. We go ahead and actually deactivate that. Stop supply. I will in a bit, Mason, once I get a few things set up here, so I know I won't get crushed. And I want to make sure this here actually keeps hold. I can do a 4x for a bit though if you want. Yeah, the problem with this island is it took so long that a lot of the creep has built up. This looks like it's able to keep up though with the creep that's being produced here, even though I do have some anti-creep on there that's assisting me. Alrighty. This guy should be almost fully equipped again. They are going to space out the bombers again. So as such, I'm going to wait for those to fill up, and there they go. So those guys can head out. That's down to 8. These guys can head out because those are almost filled. Just want to get lower and lower. For this run, I'll be doing it like so instead. Just to get a cross shape out of that. Start hitting the creep a bit more effectively. Slowing it down, I want to watch this. Okay, it's doing just fine. Good. Let's see, we're down to 4 on those. What mist are you talking about? Oh, the destruction mist? good, we actually got some anti-creeper in there. Even if for a brief moment. It's not that I have a problem with that mist, by the way, if that's what you're talking about, but I just want to see how far the creep is actually getting to the turrets, and if they were going to take damage, and if the anti-creep is gone, whether or not, if they would be able to hold up. I hate when that does that. Go ahead and just make a central point on the emitter this time around. Let them do their swirly swirls. I actually forgot about that, Mason. So they'll go out once they're filled, I imagine. Might be because I have to set their location one more time after enabling that. Getting there on that island. I think one more go around will do it. This is, by the way, one of the few missions I actually spent about 40 minutes on, without 4X on. Actually, no, I think this mission was closer to 48 minutes for me. Speaking of, I'm going to drop this down to 2X just so I can help better micromanage this location. Alrighty. Starting to make progress onto there. Get those ships out again, for sure. Actually, I might be able to nullify it. Maybe. Alrighty, that is the end of that. Now it'll just be about getting on over to there. Which, I don't think these are going to get ranged into anything. You're not. Oh, that'll help a bit. Let's go ahead and advance these guys further. Expect a 4X. Yeah, that mortar's gonna help in there. Yeah, that'll help. get rid of some of those while the bombers take a moment to recharge. I actually don't need you anymore, relay. That has severely brought it down since there's no more being added to that. One more run at that with the bomber should do it. Let's see, I can do it here. Oh, I could actually do that right there. The range of those relays are just OP. Yeah, here we go. Done. Now off to Typlex. I believe this is one of the missions I have not done, actually. Oh no, I have done this one. Yeah, this has the Digitalis on, which we'll learn about here in a moment. I was afraid of this. I had hoped it had all been deactivated. What now? This is Typlex, a machine world. It was engineered by the Tychon Empire as a defensive outpost. The Tychon Empire, one of the many human civilizations that arose. Yes, they were but one civilization, but they developed in a very militaristic way. They developed massive weapon systems. Entire planets were turned into weapons. Death Star much? Their conflict with the Reaper lasted centuries, longer than any other civilization, but the costs were unthinkable, and in the end they failed like all the others. The Tychons developed a weapon system they believed would destroy the Reaper once and for all. It was an artificial self-replicating structure that derived its sustenance from emitters. It was believed this would immunize worlds from emitters, and did it work? For a while, and to a measure, it worked until the emitters were somehow changed. The emitters adapted to the parasite and turned this weapon, which the Tychon called Digitalis, into an asset. Emitters no longer appeared to lose any viability when surrounded by Digitalis. How did the Tychon people cope? They didn't. Don't care about the rest of the dialogue, just they didn't. The Digitalis had allowed them to survive the Creeper for decades, but in one moment it became their undoing. Once the emitters adapted, the Digitalis no longer destroyed them, instead would grow and protect the emitters. It appears as if this Digitalis still exists. With the red it seems so. Scars of Digitalis is a brutish and simple enemy. It spreads along predefined pathways, but those paths don't respect terrain elevation. Digitalis is tough, very tough, and your weapon still will have difficulty damaging it. What is worse is that the Digitalis replicates rapidly and will fill in destroyed areas with great efficiency. Your best strategy is to try to cut it off from its source. Digitalis requires a connection to an emitter to thrive. If you sever that connection, it will cease to grow and eventually wither. Digitalis also conducts Creeper rapidly and with no loss. So beware of this, as it can move Creeper over higher terrain. If it conducts Creeper, then I suppose Anti-Creeper is also conducted by it. Indeed, Anti-Creeper is conducted as well. Anti-Creeper also slows the regeneration of Digitalis, so use that to your advantage when possible. I see, there is a tech artifact on this world. It appears it will allow the control of a second command node. This will be indispensable on this mission, Scars. Actually, this mission... this is actually the last mission I did play. I had lost my second command center over here, actually. Because my first one was over here, on the right. So, yeah. It'll be interesting to see if I lose it again, or if I'm able to overcome that issue. Collect that target artifact, then land a second command node. This will allow a two-front approach, and you may be able to take out the emitters that are sourcing the Digitalis. Okay, command module 1, go. Let's go ahead and get some collectors out and going. Really? Thank God. Just wanted to say, can I really not make a connection? I didn't lose this one, Mason. I just had temporarily and briefly lost the second command center. I ended up winning this one in the end, but there was a minor setback with that. Alrighty, let us actually get a few cannons in place here, just so we can help stop the Digitalis from expanding. Should be most useful. And let's see, orbital, second command, over to here. I do like the fact that they number the command centers, by the way. So you actually know which is which. Let's get a few cannons in place now. Let's go ahead and get a collector down here. What is this again? No, in health, what? No, I don't remember what that was for. Looks like the Digitalis is actually jumping over there. Good. This is most unusual scores. Most artifacts almost never survive contact with the Creeper. This one seems strangely immune. It's almost as if the Creeper intentionally does not destroy certain objects. What message does it contain? I will require some time to process the contents. It isn't exactly encrypted, but it isn't in any recognized format either. I should have it processed by the time we reach the next star system. Alrighty, so we got the Digitalis getting pushed back there. We essentially need to make a frontal assault here on the Digitalis, as well as get some more power going on here on the second command. Just in case those don't get built in time. What just got destroyed? Doesn't look like anything got destroyed at the moment. Oh, might have been something down here. Let's see, ore mine. Ore mine, we're going to need these both. Alright, there are aerial devices here. Forgot about that. Just gonna get some aerial things into play, just because they're necessary. Alrighty, so the sprayers are actually active now. Good. Alrighty, let's see about getting a cannon or two over here. As well as a sprayer or two. This is one of those missions I actually do kind of overextend my energy limits quite dramatically. Yeah, it really is, Mason. It really is an OCD nightmare. Pretty good. The beams were up and running before that became an issue. Let's see, base 1 is doing fine on power usage right now, so we can get some more reactors going in there. We can also grab a few relays just to help expedite the process. Expedite? Expedite? Whatever. Alright, I can connect it there, but not there. Alrighty. Let's get some mortars going. So you got the Digitalis stopped at this source. This source could be better off. Let's see, how are we doing for power over here? Could be better. I will throw in 2 reactors over there so they get built. Oh, they're doing their thing. Alrighty, aerial issues are a problem still. Let's go move that cannon over. Let's see, and how's the anti-creeper doing over there? Just fine and dandy, it looks like. The anti-creeper over here isn't reaching because they are not in range. Alrighty. What are you doing there? Sprayers? Doing just fine. Leave it where you are. We can go ahead and move that guy up there. This guy can be moved up there. Have another beam up there as well. Alrighty. Actual way to move that guy off. Build a terp or 2. Then terraform this into level 8. Let us actually terraform that entire area as well into 8s. This is much easier for me in the end. So I can do a more frontal assault on it. Let's see, where are you going? Nowhere. Okay, so those are doing its thing. Let's see, this side still needs more power. Build 3 more of those. And you two can actually get moved forward. All of you can get moved over. Alrighty, you get moved up, you get moved up with you. Move to there. See, cannon here, 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 here. Let's go ahead and put a cannon there. Hopefully that actually gets built and can be used before it becomes a problem. Let's get another cannon up there. What just got destroyed over here? Doesn't look like anything got destroyed, actually. Oh, might have been something that was over here. Alrighty. We are able to get a nullifier in there. And hopefully push that back. Advance a couple of these units. Yeah, I would love to destroy that there. It would be very, very helpful to me if I can. Let's see, this side still needs quite a bit of power. Just going to throw the collectors into here, so they get a bit more power out of that. Alrighty, that's been destroyed. Good. Try to advance the units forward. Essentially what I want to do with this is get one of those cannons there so we can just blow everything to smithereens. Let's also put a relay system down into there. And up to here. Oh, that turret is no longer connected. Gotta keep an eye on that. Yeah, okay, I'm essentially cutting off that Digitalis off now on that side, so that's no longer going to be a massive threat to me. Let's go ahead and put some more collectors over here for power purposes. And let's see, how's this side doing? Let's go ahead and essentially make a line. Get a few more cannons up in there, as well as a few more not relays, reactors. And this side has been struggling for power quite a bit. Let's see, I should be able to get a nullifier into there. Good. That side shall be my next victim. Should be able to get another collector there and advance forward just a bit there. Let's see, before those go off, do I need to move any of these forward? No. Well, I can move this one forward, and that one forward. I'll put that one, but that's about it. The rest of these should be fine for the time being. Alrighty, this reactor's almost done, the nullifier is almost done. Let us go ahead and speed this up just a bit. Alrighty, with that destroyed, can put that there. Not going to though. Let's go ahead and move you guys forward. Even though you'll be disconnected briefly. Alrighty, you are going in, Sprayer. Essentially rule the world with no ore. We also need to terraform this area down to 7, I believe. Means we are going to need more reactors over there for the power purposes. I will once I'm able to make a slight further foothold like I have over here. I essentially want to be able to secure the mortar. Sprayer, you're coming off, and you were going up there. Do I have enough power over there for the turret? I do. I can also advance that unit forward. brought forward. Yeah, those two can be brought forward without an issue. I really want to get this platform out of the way, though, for sure. Let's go ahead and speed up time. Let's build a few more reactors into here. I can actually turn off Digitalis growth line since that's no longer a concern for me. Alrighty, you are about done. Let's move you off, move you on. Alrighty, let's get another relay in there, along with one, let's see, let's actually move you here, a relay right behind you. Then from there, I want to build a emitter there, as well as one here, emitter, nullifier, derp, just to get rid of those aerial assaults, so I won't have an issue with that anymore. Already, both sides have been destroyed. Go ahead and move the rest of these forward. Not you. Get back on there. Structure, collector, move on forward here, guys. Where'd that turp go? That turp can move down here. Alrighty. Definitely making a lot of progress now. Let's go ahead and get some relays into there. These relays have been made. So you get in there before the relay gets... Damn it. Of course that would happen. Alrighty. A lot of progress, for sure. I believe I can actually nullify that soon. Yeah, soon. Very, very soon. Just going to get you in there. Let's go ahead and move you off. Move you up. You'll be moved off now as well, and you get moved up. The sprayer could be useful here as well. Might as well bring him down. Not really do anything otherwise. Alright, don't exactly have the foothold on them just yet, but shortly I should. Let's see, structures, relay. Fire. Alrighty. Should be able to get it on the right, left-hand side. If not, it'll be on the right-hand side. Done. Whew. Alrighty. let's continue without submitting. Let's check the sector map. Oh no, I had I did the first few sectors, but this one I have not touched at all. Egos. Yeah, I had come here briefly and started the mall, but that was it. Yeah, none of those other layouts look familiar to me. But that'll be it for Creeper World 3 for this stream. I believe I'm going to be doing Gmod with Tate. I believe it's going to be a public server this time around. It's what we talked about yesterday anyway. Yeah, that'll be it for Creeper World 3. Going to be taking a short stream break to set up the Gmod server and whatnot. So, yeah. You're not listening in on Tate's stream. Speaking of, I need to stop recording.